Hi, I'm Tanya Wilhelm, and today what we're going to do is we're going to make a dog congee for the times when your dog may have diarrhea. But first, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell icon and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So diarrhea does happen, and it is important to make sure that you know why your dog has diarrhea and to make sure it's not a medical concern that you need to address. So in the description below, I do have a link to an article that I wrote with the help of a veterinarian to learn about when it's important to go to the vet and when you can treat at home. So today I'm going to show you how I make Dexter's dog congee. It's basically like a porridge or a gruel, so it's really easy to digest. The recipe is simple and only uses a few ingredients. I do like to make it in the slow cooker so that it gives it time to kind of break down. And again, the more that it's broken down, the easier it is to digest. You can modify this and do it over the stove top. You're just going to want to really keep a close eye on it to make sure that it doesn't burn or boil over. So the first thing, I'm going to add 2.5 cups of filtered water. Now I do use filtered water for Dexter. I just think it's better to get rid of all those impurities. And as you are cooking this congee for your dog, it will be in the slow cooker for about 10 to 12 hours, so I do recommend doing it when you're home and continuing to watch the water level to make sure that you're adding extra water when needed and to be able to watch it to see when it's done. So after our water, the next thing I'm going to add is 4 ounces of ground turkey. Now turkey is a leaner meat and it's easier on the belly. So I'm just going to plop that right in there. Then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of organic steel cut oats. And oats, better than rice, easier to digest, less toxins. So I'm going to pop that right in there. I do also want to give it a nice stir to make sure that that turkey's broken up, everything's even. Alright, simple, easy. Then I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this on high at first, bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to put it on simmer, and then I'm going to allow it to simmer for, again, about 10 to 12 hours. What I'm looking for is that really mushy consistency. The other ingredients that we're going to add at the end is we're going to add 1/2 cup of pumpkin, and this is pureed pumpkin. You can do it fresh if you'd like. You can also do the canned. Just make sure that you're getting 100% pumpkin, no extra syrups, sugars, anything else in there. Then we're also going to end up adding 1/2 tablespoon of ground grated ginger. If you don't have fresh ginger, you can use about 1/4 or 1/8 teaspoon of ground dried ginger. But these are going to be added at the end, so we're just going to put them away. So again, I'm going to put it on high, bring it to a boil, and then reduce it to simmer 10 to 12 hours. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So just to recap, it took about 45 minutes to bring the congee up to a boil, and then I simmered it for 4 hours, not 12 hours. So 4 hours after the boil, so about 5 hours. And then I put everything in the refrigerator so that it could cool first. So this is the steel cut oats along with the turkey. And to this, I'm going to go ahead and mix our pumpkin. So 1/2 cup of pumpkin in there. I can get in there. Get it all out. A spatula might have been a better idea for this. And then I have my 1/2 tablespoon of ground fresh ginger. I should say grated fresh ginger. And I want to make sure that that ginger is busted up because it does tend to grate up in a chunk. And then I'm going to stir everything together. Again, we want everything to be incorporated so that when we do feed this, they're getting a little of everything. And it smells pretty good, and I'm surprised that Snorty Pants over there isn't making any noises, because it is fresh food. Alright, so he is down there. So we have everything here. Let's see if we can see it. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a mold and then freeze so that you have individual portions or doable sizes to thaw when needed. And then after they're frozen, I pop them out and I put them in another container. Remember, the link below will help you learn if you should see your vet right away or if you can try something like this at home. When in doubt, see your vet or see an emergency clinic. So remember, they're counting on us, so don't hesitate. Anytime you're uncertain, take them to the vet. Let them do a once-over. And if you want to dive deeper into your dog's behavior, training, and care, do check out my private Patreon page. The link's below. And if you have a Cavalier, do check out my private Facebook Cavalier page. The link is below. Give Dexter and I a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, and you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. And remember to pause and enjoy life, and we'll see you next time. Right, Snorty? Did you say bye-bye? He wants some congee. Maybe he needs a taste test.